What's up guys, it's Mike with Shallow Reefing coming back at you with another video, and today I figured since everyone's on quarantine, we've been quarantined for like 2 weeks, I might as well do an update on the fish room and the entire systems that I'm running. So I will start off with the 10-gallon Nano anemone tank. So over here you can see just one little clownfish. Anemones are doing okay. Nothing special going on in this tank. Clownfish is happy. Everything's all right. I did a review on the Zet light, and that got some pretty good reviews, and people kind of enjoyed that. So hopefully I'll be doing some more ratings and reviews on different types of products in the near future. And I'm thinking about doing a magnet cleaner video. That'll be to come. So swinging over this way to the Frag tank. Let's grab my gel filter and put it on. So right now I am running it's kind of like the Vipar Spectra black box LED, and I got a little MP10 older model running in the little corner over there. I'm kind of wanting to get more flow in the tank. I have it only set to about 50-60%, so I might bump the flow up. But so far the Frag tank's doing pretty well. I do have some cyano going on, and that is mostly because I did some deep maintenance. So I don't know, you can see the cyano right about there. I did some deep maintenance on the tank, and I cleaned out all my pond matrix and marine pure spheres. And I'm guessing something happened with some of the levels, because like the next day I got some cyano. So I'm thinking I might have agitated some of the beneficial bacteria and got some of the detritus out. So I just dosed a couple milliliters of Microbacter 7. I'm going to do that for a little bit and see if I can beat back the cyano, because usually when you get cyano, it's a imbalance in the bacteria in the water column. So doing pretty well over here. I got a bunch of little frags. I finally fragged at the toadstool leather. Sorry, forgive me for the glass. I'm actually trying to get the glass really dirty so I can do reviews on the Mag Float, the Tunzi, and the Nano Flipper. So that's why the glass is kind of nasty. So just been fragging a couple corals here or there, some chalices, some acros, some digis. And this one is not doing too well right here. This one was Joe the Coral, and he did not like the high phosphates. And he's just been STNing, but I don't think it's worth saving him. He's the only coral that's not doing well in the tank. And I got a little bit of hair algae in here still. No big deal. I'm just going to kind of rip it out and throw it away. But that's the only thing going on in the Frag tank. Swinging over to the main display. Now this tank is doing really well. Now ever since I took out my giant colony over here, I did have to reduce my dosing, because I could not believe that monopora was just taking out 20 to 30 milliliters of alkalinity and 20 milliliters of calcium a day. That's insane. But ever since I took that out, you can see the fish are out way more. So the fish are really enjoying life. So let's do an up close view of some of the corals and everything in the tank, and talking about how things are doing in it. Man, they are really out and about today. Acans looking great as always. Love the acans. Still can't get my Dragon Sulfavia to encrust on my little frag disc, but the mummy eye is doing really well on it. The Lobo looking huge and happy. Got it for a steal, so I had to buy it. My little monopora and what is it? The Superman Money, the Reverse Sunset Money, and then this is like supposed to be a Jedi Mind Trick, I guess. I always thought it was another Sunset Money, but a different strand, but I guess it's a Jedi Mind Trick, and it's doing really well. Coral's growing up here. The Setosa is doing well. These guys are about to start taking off. These no-name macros are doing well. Everything's really doing well in the tank. Oops. Frag some of the toadstool, so you can kind of see a little piece there. Fragged it off. Everything's doing really well overall. Corals are fat and healthy. The Digi's doing well over here. I still haven't got the good polyp extension. I don't understand why. But this is that acro colony, the Garf Bonsai, that is doing better, and I brought him back up here so you can kind of see. Let's see if we can get down. Yes. That was where it was ST, and you can kind of see it's starting to regain some of that tissue that it lost. Might need to move this Duncan, man. Look at this buddy. He is huge, just giant. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something with him because he's just smashed up against the glass. I'm gonna have to, I mean, I don't want to frag him because I just love him. I love how big he is, and I've had him since 2014 from a single head. He's just doing great. Now, this coral is a wild-caught acro colony. And, I mean, it's got okay colors. It's kind of like that neon green. It wasn't doing too well. I took a chance. I was like, 40 bucks. I'm like, yeah, it's an Indo coral. It just came from Indonesia. Pretty happy with how I could turn around, but, you know, I'm like just smashing it with Seachem fuel and the Polyp Lab Polyp Booster, so it's got tons of amino acids and fatty acids hitting it, as well as the Garf Bonsai right here. So I think that I would pretty much say that those two corals would be gone if I wasn't doing that heavy regimen of it. As far as the Euphyllia alley, I just love this view because you got like two rock structures, one on this side and one on the other side, and then this is kind of just running down the middle of it. Let's get a better view. That Euphyllia alley, I love it. So you got the one rock structure here and one over here, and then down the middle. I think it's just so sweet. But these things are getting huge. It's like I need a bigger tank or something. Ha, I wish. Acro Island, always doing well. Oh my gosh, look at that. The growth is getting too crazy. I got this really nice strawberry shortcake right in the middle, and it is getting kind of blocked out by the other corals. Might have to do some pruning. I don't know. The Scripps is just growing like crazy right there. The Millipora is doing great. That giant bird's nest colony and another bird's nest colony is just doing amazing. I had this monopora cap just on the sand bed, so I raised them up, put them up here. Got another, the Idaho grape is down there, and then all these red geos just killing it. And I love this little Blasto island that I made over here. It's just doing great. I don't know why this guy's upset. I really like him. He's one of my favorites. Don't know why he's upset. Could have got stung. I don't know. Fish might have messed with him. Who knows? So, that's it for up top of the tank. As far as, well, actually I want to go over here. You guys can kind of see this. I had to flip this rock around here because that Idaho grape monopore was just going crazy, and I don't know if you can see it right back there on my green digi. It was kind of attacking the green digi, and the green digi was losing, so I had to break the rock off. Break this off so that's like one giant sheet. As far as the equipment that I'm running up top, nothing crazy. I got two max spec gyros, one on each side. They're the 230 models, FX230 or F230. Yeah, so just got two of those guys. They are run with a battery backup, and I have an Ice Cat battery backup down here. If you can see it, there it is. And I do love it because that thing actually runs both of those pumps and the MP10 for like 12 hours straight. As far as any lighting, you know, the T5, custom T5 lighting that I have there, they're only 36 inches because the 48 wouldn't fit in. Radeon G3 Pro that I got from a tank breakdown, and also got some older Kessels on there, the 360 wide angle lens tuna blue. Yeah, that's pretty much it for what I'm running up top and everything like that. The canopy is on, I mean, 2x4s in the back. I have two of them, and it still kind of slightly droops. So if I were to do it again, I would have put 3 in the back, or done 2 2x6s when I moved it. So let's take a view at below and see what is to be seen. Oh, well, yeah, you can see my nice little cabinet of toys and testing kits and everything, and then I have my 10-gallon ATO there and a bunch of buckets. Those little mint buckets are amazing for coral dipping. Now let's go down here. These are just acrylic panels that I have on here. It came with the tank, and they're held on by these little magnets for the cabinets that you have. Originally, I don't know if their original pieces are on there. Oh yeah, you can see at the very bottom right there, there's that little magnet in the black. Let's see. So this little magnet here kind of rusted out, but you know, I put the nice new ones on. So still running the skimmer, the SCA 302. I think I'm on over 3 years with this thing. It's crazy. Got the refugium that I converted into a little extra frag tank. And so far, so good with that. I mean, I had a guy come over and drop some stuff off. So he dropped off, and I'm kind of like watching some of his corals up in this tank. So these last 3 up here, I'm watching for him until he gets his new tank set up. So down here, Jedi Mind Trick and an acro, but this acro, I'm not sure it's gonna make it because it had some tissue recession, but you know, we'll see if I can recover it. Running underneath, got 2 Phoenix heaters. I got a 300 watt and 150 watt, and a 300 watt is in over here, 150 is right here, so the majority of the heating is done before it gets to the 300. I have the skimmer sitting on a stand with, oh man, it's so dirty, you can't even see back there. I'm gonna clean this up one day. I got the Brightwell brick here, comes down to a socket filter sock, runs through this little media basket that I had, and this is where I cleaned out all the marine pure spheres, which I put in here, and the Seachem pond matrix, which is awesome. And then with the bag, I threw in some more phosphane in a bag because I'm running GFO in here, and then I just threw phosphane in there because why not? I don't care where it's at right now. It's just slowly bringing down the phosphates. Phosphates were at over 4 parts per million. I'm down to 2.7, 2.6 I think, so getting there slowly but surely. And then it runs over here where there's kind of that hard sponge filter, and I kind of had some of this to pick up some of the gunk in my sump. Oh my god, that is nasty. I can't believe how much crap was in there when I kicked it on because I didn't clean it right. Well, and then it goes through a J-Bow DCP sine wave, and I believe it's an 8,000 liter DCP. Yep, 8,000 watt or 8,000 liter per hour. And that is it with the tank. So far everything's doing really well, you know, can't really complain with the tank. It's doing great. I do have some things that I want to upgrade, and I've already got some of the stuff. I'm just waiting for Ecotech to come out with their Versa back in stock, because right now it's not really in stock. But once I get that, I'll be doing automatic water changes, and that's like the biggest thing I want to focus on in the future, is doing automatic water changes, because with a baby, oh my gosh, I have no time to do anything. So this is kind of a run and gun video of the overview of the tank. So if you like what you see here, you want to see more, click right here to see more. I'll see you guys next time. Alright guys, this has been Mike with Shallow Reefing. If you like what you see here and you want to see more, click right here to see more. Don't forget to comment below and let me know how you like the content. As always, I'll see you next time.